Hi, I'm Sam. I'm Head of Advisory at Blue Marble, and in this presentation I'm going to address the question that we often receive from manufacturers when looking to produce an EPD, which is what internal time and resource commitments will be required. When you're conducting a life cycle assessment to produce an EPD, there are two main things that you need. You need primary data, also known as foreground data, so this is data from the manufacturer, and you need secondary data or background data, which is typically drawn from databases. As LCA consultants, we require the manufacturer of the product to provide us with primary data. This is all data that should already be in existence, so there's no requirement for any additional calculations. And these are things like transportation distances, technical specification of the materials, quantity of the materials used, all data that should be available, but it often takes a little time to collate. And what we find works best is when there is someone who the manufacturer appoints within their internal team to collate and gather that data. And how we support that is that we provide a bespoke questionnaire to the manufacturer as part of our service. We find that a bespoke questionnaire is necessary, and we establish that by going through a supply chain mapping exercise with the manufacturer. So we're asking specific questions related to the manufacturer's supply chain. And it's often the case of sharing that questionnaire with suppliers of raw materials or filling it in based on known data from various sources. So I suppose in summary, there will be a need for someone within the manufacturer's team to provide a coordinating role on behalf of the manufacturer, but that should be a relatively light touch responsibility in terms of receiving the data and passing it on to us for checking and verifying. Obviously, if you're using software, it's a lot more resource intensive internally, and a consultant will take most of that away. But we find that there does need to be that point of contact for us within the manufacturing organization. Otherwise, we tend to find that projects tend not to progress in a particularly timely manner. I hope that's helpful and supports with your developing EPD strategy. Thanks.